Hey, what's up, guys? It's Hayden.
Hello, and I'm Emma. Welcome back to our channel. We've got another film review for you today. A Netflix original and a sequel to a movie that we did actually quite enjoy. It was called The Babysitter, Killer Queen. The original was just The Babysitter. And look, we really liked the first one. So
It was good fun. It was good,
Yeah.
good gory fun.
yeah, it's a comedy horror. So we obviously had to check out the sequel, particularly because the first one kind of ended in a way that didn't really set it up to have a sequel.
Yeah, it felt like it wrapped everything up.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to see that they made a sequel, and what were they all going to do with the sequel?
Yeah. So that's why we watched it. So we'll keep this spoiler free again in case you do want to see this movie, and we'll just give a brief rundown on our thoughts of this new movie.
Yeah, so The Babysitter Killer Queen follows Cole 2 years later after the events of the original Babysitter, where he had to fight off a satanic cult led by his babysitter, B. So it's 2 years later, Cole is dealing with post-traumatic stress. He's seeing visions, hallucinations of the events that happened. It's hard for him to kind of get over that. He's bullied. He doesn't really have a lot of friends. Everyone thinks he's crazy. He really only has like one friend, which is the girl from the first one. She's back. They're friends, and they're going on a trip to a lake. It's like a summer trip, I think. Let's go to this lake. They're going to party, and next thing you know, some old acquaintances arrive, and things get a little bit more interesting. And Cole finds himself having to deal with this satanic cult once again. So this movie is very much like the first one. It is fun. It is gory, very gory, over the top gory.
Very over the top gory.
It has a lot of kind of pop culture references. It's very much like the first one. I think just dialed up to 11.
Yeah, I thought this one took on a bit more of a style. It was a very stylized movie.
Very stylized movie.
I kind of got vibes a little bit of clean modern Grindhouse kind of horror film.
Yeah, kind of. It was weird. I mean, it had a lot of like I don't know, just random like text would pop up on the screen, and then there was like a fight scene where they had like health bars at the top, and I wasn't sure how to feel about the stylistic choices. It felt a little bit kind of all over the place, didn't it?
Yeah, like I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
But
I'm all for trying new things.
Yeah. Look, it was still an enjoyable film. We were engaged the whole way through. I think we both had a giggle.
Yeah. No, it was funny in parts. I especially love the dad, Cole's dad. I think he was hilarious.
Actually, both the dads that are in this
dads, yeah.
were pretty funny.
I think I was always looking forward to when I come back to the dads, because that was always the funny stuff.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that should be the case.
Yeah. Oh no, I think they'd written them to be pretty funny. So
yeah.
Comic relief though.
Yeah, comic relief. Yeah, it was funny in parts, but then on the other hand, some of the jokes just didn't quite land at sometimes as well. And I felt there was a bit of an over-reliance on the pop culture references, and I felt like it knew what it was. Like, this film knows what it is, and it plays into that, but I feel like it just dials it up to 11 and maybe goes a little bit too far with it.
Yeah. I certainly didn't love the second one as much as I liked the first. The first Babysitter movie was it was like a hidden gem.
Yeah. Like,
we went into this, the trailer got us, intrigued us, so we watched it and we were pleasantly surprised, It was a funny horror movie. So, and as I said, because we enjoyed that and it ended in a way that we didn't think could bring a sequel, we were like, well, we're going to have to give this a go, see what they're doing. But I don't know, it didn't quite get there.
Yeah.
And I did miss Samara Weaving, who is the beautiful blonde bombshell, the babysitter in these movies.
Yes.
She...
A fellow Aussie.
Yes. I love Sam. She's a really good actress.
Yeah, she's really doing quite well for herself.
Yeah.
Since the Home and Away days.
Yes. So while she was in this, again, she kind of took a step back in the role.
Smaller role.
Yeah, I kind of missed that because she is great to watch.
Yeah, she kind of led the first movie, and it was a little bit disappointing that she only kind of appeared a little bit.
Yeah.
But I felt like the characters that we did bring back, I think they carried the film well.
Mm.
I don't think that was the issue. I think everyone played their role well, and all that was fine. I just felt like the first Babysitter had balance. It knew what it was, but it didn't try to go too far with it, right? It had that nice balance between horror and comedy, and didn't try to go too far. This one just kind of tried to do a bit too much.
Mm.
And I think that was its downfall. And it's kind of funny that, because in the movie they do reference like Terminator 2 quite a bit, and that it's like one of those rare instances where the sequel is better than the original. And it's ironic that I just don't think this was as good as the original. So there's a bit of irony there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I did find some of the jokes, some of the one-liners a little bit cheesy.
Yeah.
They just didn't quite hit it. But
again, a lot of them were kind of touching on like pop culture references
Yeah.
and movie quotes and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there were times where I was like, what is going on? Like, I'm so confused by this storyline.
I wasn't too confused with the storyline.
Well-
I was kind of following it. Like,
You can follow it, but it's just a bit like,
it was just
why?
everything that was going on within the storyline. It's
Yeah.
like, okay.
It was a weird movie. Look, it is fun. If you like the first one, give the second one a
Yeah.
go. I think you'll still probably get a kick out of
Yeah.
it. Prepare for, lots more blood and gore.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of movie that you put on like a Friday, Saturday night. You grab some popcorn, some brewskis, grab your mates. You just turn your brain off and just have some fun with it. I think that's probably the best way to watch this.
Don't take it too seriously.
Don't take it too seriously. Don't dissect it like we tend to. Just kind of have fun with it. And if you go in with like an open mind and just go in just wanting to have a laugh and some fun with some mates, I think it will deliver in that regard. But I think that'll do for this one. I don't think we've got a lot to say on this. But if you have seen The Babysitter Killer Queen, let us know what you thought in the comments below. As always, slam that like button if you like what we do. Hit the bell for the notifications to see what we've got coming up next. And please, please, please subscribe to our channel if you like what we do. We'd love to have you as part of the Headspace Films family. But most importantly of all, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
See ya.